Hey Scorpio, welcome to your spirit messages. I am Charlene, Lizette, and this is my co-host Raven. I do apologize in advance. I understand that she will be blocking some of the cards, but you all know, oh, my nose is itchy. Somebody's been thinking about you. You all know that if a Raven shows up in a reading, she is blessing your reading. And so we are going to just embrace her. Beautiful. We have strength here. The Two of Pentacles. Can I just get one more, please? Nine of Cups. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy here starting off your month. Your spirit messages are a little bit different than the traditional tarot because in the spirit messages, we get messages directly from source. Source provides the information that helps you to understand how to move forward, okay? And these messages from source are designed to support you in your spiritual growth, in your spiritual conscious journey, and your conscious evolution, okay? Now let's dive in here and get the last three. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, that's fine. I'll put those up later. Absolutely gorgeous cards. Thank you so much for moving, ma'am. Okay, let's start down here at the bottom. We have the Sun. Love this for you. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, play. You are this beautiful energy that can go into the depths, that can uncover and discover all these magical things about the world through the underworld. And what you are doing this month is understanding and embracing the cycles of change. You see, we have embracing change, cycles of life transition, growth. Trust the seasons. As we move into spring equinox, you are evolving and like the phoenix, growing, rising out. And this is what will happen in your life, which I think will happen very fast, but will also bring you a lot of joy. The Holy Grail, stop the endless searching, inner quest. This is deep introspective work. This is you tuning inside, going, Charlene, and maybe working together with yourself, your higher self, your shadow self, and uncovering these parts of you that maybe you haven't had a second to really dive into. When I think about this, here's what I think about Scorpio. I think if you and I were sitting down together and I was your friend and we were chit-chatting, or you were taking one of my courses, my workshops, or working together with me, one of the questions that would often come up is, where do you want to be, Scorpio? If I had a magic wand and I could wave a wand and show you your future life, what would it look like? If I could put you into some type of quantum leap, some time machine, where would you go? And what would you do there? And what would it look like? And how would you feel? And who would be there? And that revelation for you is one that is stark because it's an understanding and, pulling the wool from your eyes and going, wow, here is where I am and here is where I want to be. And there's a bridge I got to cross to get to where I want to go. And this month, you're going to have the strength, the courage, the willpower, the vitality to do it. You're going to understand the balance that's required here with this Two of Pentacles, the fine balance that's required. You're going to understand and see the direction which you need to take. And interestingly enough, in this particular tarot deck, the Death card shows up in the Two of Pentacles. You can see it here in the Moth. And so why is death in the Two of Pentacles? Well, because we have to find balance between this world and the other world. That is what helps us to transform, right? The recognition and the realization of the subconscious, unconscious, and how it's reflecting in this conscious life helps us to connect with superconscious. This is kind of like karmic in nature, right? A little bit of karmic rewards here, actually, as I'm tuning into this energy more and more. See, karma says that, what we do every single day, our decisions, our actions reflect our karma, but there is more to karma than this present life. Karma is accumulation of our past lives lived, our present life, and the daily actions and decisions that we make. And now as you are revealing, understanding, and getting yourself acquainted with this energy, you understand now the path towards your happiness, towards your wish fulfillment, towards what brings you joy and peace. Whereas maybe in the past you weren't too clear on that. And then with karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict, I think you're also recognizing and realizing how these repetitive unconscious patterns that are now coming to light through this conscious evolution are helping you to understand what you need to release in order to feel freedom and fulfillment in your life. Like clarity coming to you And the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. This is through prayer, through meditation, through ritualistic practices, through creating a spiritual day-to-day practice. You're understanding more and more and becoming more and more enlightened and seeing things from a whole new lens, a whole new perspective, maybe one that you weren't seeing before. And this beautiful card to wrap up your reading here, the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creation's Tapestry of Life Expression. You see, once you become acquainted with what radical self-acceptance looks like, once you become acquainted with the unconscious behaviors, the subconscious behaviors, the ego, the shadow, you start to see how everything is so interwoven together. Your past behaviors, your past habits, maybe your upbringing, your parents, the trauma you experienced, the difficulties reflect directly into how you have developed as an adult, as a human being. And you can choose to go and diverge into 2 separate roads. The road that takes the pain and suffering and creates more pain and suffering in one's own life, or the road that takes the pain and suffering and alchemizes it. I've been talking a lot about alchemy, and in my Money Magnet workshop, I also talk about energy audits. Because to me, alchemy and energy audits kind of go hand in hand. Alchemy is about taking the pain and suffering and difficulties that you've experienced and turning it into your superpower. Energy audits are a realization and a recognition of who, what, and where, and how, and whatever is around you right now, whether it be people, places, or things, habits, thoughts, patterns, etc., that are creating blockages, limiting beliefs, or any type of restriction from you being able to get what you desire, especially when it comes to money. You want to be able to attract cash flow with ease, you have to illuminate the money blocks. You want to be able to live in abundance every day, have the capacity to hold on to massive wealth, you have to illuminate and understand and release the money blocks. Right? In the Money Magnet workshop, I teach 5 fundamental steps, right? I call it the recipe for wealth. The first one is unveiling your prosperity potential. The second one is releasing the money blocks. The third one is activating the abundance through mindset mastery, through different techniques, manifestation techniques. The fourth one is understanding how to create a long-term strategy, a long-term plan, a wealth plan. And the fifth one is about spirituality and wealth. But in my course, and when I did the live and now the pre-recorded, I said the same thing. In my opinion, out of all the years that I've been doing this, seeing it work in my own life and work in other people's life. For those of you that don't know, I was on the verge of homelessness. I was evicted from my home. I didn't have a job. I am a single mom. No job, evicted from our home, on the verge of homelessness, no money. And I completely transformed my life using those 5 modules. That's how I know it's proven to work, and it's also changed other people's lives as well. But I said in the module, or in the workshop, I said, out of all those 5 modules, to me, the one that is most important is number 2, releasing the money blocks. Because you can have all these other modules down packed. You can master every single one of them. But if you still are unable to release the money block, if you see yourself unworthy of receiving this abundance, then the abundance can never come to you. And what you are doing this month is alchemizing it. I didn't even realize you also got Venus as your amulet. Venus is about abundance, is about money, is about wealth. What's happening here is a realization. Almost like the veil's being lifted and you're going, oh my God, these are my money blocks, Char. These are my money blocks. Now I got to work through them. And that's a beautiful place to be at, Scorpio. A beautiful, beautiful place to be. If you want to book a session with me, take the Money Magnet workshop or any of my other courses, take a look at the description box below. I'm going to pop this video here to help you attract money into your life. We will see you later. Alligator. Peace out.